going on, everybody? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Tuesday MLB edition of my DFS podcast. It's a birthday edition as well. Today is my birthday. It's the first video I'm doing on my brand new Mac. So as you can see here, the screen looks a little bit different. I upgraded the screen size. The video quality probably looks better as we have a much better camera. As celebration of my birthday, I don't know if you guys saw my tweet earlier. I'm doing 10 free Guru credits to you guys. Go on my Twitter to see that. The code on my website is birthday Guru in all caps. We have a very, very busy MLB day. We got the first NFL game of the season on Thursday night, the Chiefs and Lions. So exciting day, exciting week. Give this video a like. I'll give you guys my value plays for the main slate today where we see 10 games. You can see my schedule on Twitter as well. We have a 5-game early slate. We have the main slate, and we have a 4-game after-hour slate for the late games. So let's get into the picks today. There's no weather to worry about. We haven't had many weather games in the past week or so, which is really nice. It's a really nice time of year for the weather. The end of August and September, always beautiful months, no matter where you are in the U.S. So, as usual, I'm going to give you guys a picture I'm looking at, 2 infield and 2 outfield value plays. We have a couple of studs on tonight's slate with Spencer Strider, Garrett Cole. They're very expensive. If you have the money, I'm never going to tell you not to go up there, but let's look at better value here. Even Scherzer has been an absolute stud with his new team in Texas. But I like Chris Bassett, dollar for dollar, only 9,300 in Oakland. The Blue Jays, very big favorites. Bassett's been solid all year long. A 3.8 ERA, not bad. It's a good price on him. The Athletics, he obviously draws a fantastic matchup. He just dealt 8 innings against the Nationals last time out a week ago. 43 fantasy points. As you can see in his game log here, he's been, pretty damn solid, averaging 31.5 fantasy points on the year. If he can get us 30 or more at that $9,300 salary, we are going to be hitting value with Chris Bassett. One other guy you could look at, very, very cheap, and it's, a pretty ugly name to pick tonight, but, he's pretty good value. I don't know why it's... Hold on, let me fix this. Let's see. We want probable and starters. Okay. We want to look at Brandon Pfaadt as well on the Diamondbacks. He's 7,300. He has a 6.2 ERA, so that's brutal, but all the projections in Vegas love the Diamondbacks tonight. He's minus 200 at home. The Rockies, one of the worst hitting teams in the MLB. This guy is a huge favorite tonight. He's so cheap, 7,300. If you go over on Prize Picks, I've recommended this method before. If you go over on Prize Picks and look at pitcher fantasy score, you can see what guys are projected. His over-under fantasy score on Prize Picks is like 32.5 or 33 around there. So Prize Picks is expecting him to score a lot. And at 7,300, all you need him to get is anything over like 22 fantasy points, and you are in the mayor's office. I'm probably going to throw him on the GPP due to the risk, but the value is there. He should get plenty of run support. The Diamondbacks, a good team to stack tonight against Kyle Freeland with his 5.2 ERA. Pfaadt is at home tonight, so he is a good value play. He's not safe by any means, but the risk and reward is certainly worth looking his way. Going into the bats, Ketel Marte, if you were with me yesterday picking lineups, I had him in all my lineups. I was out on my mother and stepfather's boat, so it was very difficult to make that change. I was on a hot spot, but Marte ended up not playing yesterday. He was in all of my lineups, had to make a change. Should be leading off today. He just had a scheduled, maintenance day, as I've read, so we can expect him to be back in that lineup today. He's a switch hitter. He'll be a righty against the lefty Kyle Freeland. 3,400, good price on him. Again, it's a 9 over-under. They're minus 200 favorites. The Diamondbacks are one of the best teams to stack on tonight's slate. I like this price. I liked him yesterday before, he wasn't in the starting lineup. I like him today, assuming he is in that starting lineup. Very good price at 3,400. For shortstop, let's look at Dansby Swanson. The Cubs at Wrigley tonight, the wind is blowing out 15 miles an hour, and that directly impacts the Vegas over-under. It's 10.5. It looks like we're going to be starting Ryan Walker on the Giants, and then Sean Manaea is going to be, a long relief pitcher as they've been doing all year long. Swanson should be batting anywhere from second to fifth. 3,100, good price on him. Could have a better average, but his power numbers are good. 19 dingers, almost 70 RBIs. The Cubs are the highest team projected total tonight with those winds blowing out 15 miles an hour at Wrigley. So I like Swanson at 3,100. Going over to the outfield, staying on the same team, Ian Happ is a good value play. He's only 3,100 for the same reasons as Swanson. Should be batting third. He's also a switch hitter like Ketel Marte. He'll be batting lefty against Ryan Walker, the righty, and then when Sean Manaea comes in the lefty, he'll be batting righty. So he's probably going to be seeing both sides of the plate tonight. He's got good power numbers too, very similar to Dansby Swanson. Average could be higher. 2 homers less than Swanson, 3 RBIs more than Swanson. These are just good plays at 3,100 with the weather impact of the wind blowing out. Again, Vegas loves this game to score runs. It's a good team to stack for the Cubs. You could even look at the Giants as well. And then my last play, in the outfield, been, targeting the Blue Jays all weekend long because they're too cheap. They did bump Vlad Guerrero up to, I think, 3,500 now, but he's still in play. Springer's still only 3,400. We have a righty-lefty matchup against Ken Waldichuk of the A's, who is not good. 6 ERA almost. Springer should be leading off. He's been doing well. Picked him all weekend long. Hasn't disappointed. 2 doubles in his last 3 games. Had a 3-for-6 game. We were targeting the Blue Jays because they just came off of a series against the Rockies in Coors Field, and now they're playing the Athletics. So it makes sense that the Blue Jays have been nice stacks over the last, 4 to 5 days. I like them again tonight with Waldichuk on the mound. Springer at 3,400, one of the best value plays in the outfield tonight. That'll do it for this video, guys. We have a lot to look forward to today with the big early-only slate, 5 games, the big main slate, and the big after-hour slate. Tons of stuff. And then still have NFL early deals going on, so message me on Twitter. Make sure you put in that Guru credit code on my website for those 10 credits, the birthday Guru code. And give this video a like. I do appreciate it. Let's get after it tonight. Until next time, I am the FD Guru.